Hey guys, Della304 here, and it's been a little while since I did like a little device video. I think the last time I did it was like my PSP or something like that, maybe my iPhone, I'm not sure. Here's my iPhone, by the way, I love it. Anyway, I'm gonna do a quick video about this little Samsung phone I got. There's actually a long story behind this. I had this phone a couple years ago, in about 2008 or 9, 2009 more like. But I had this in 2009, long before I got my iPhone. I got this in November 2011, so yeah, yes, it is cracked. I'm gonna get that fixed pretty soon. Anyway, I got this phone a couple of years ago, and eventually I ended up trading it to my friend for something, I forget what, but or maybe I just gave it to him, I'm not sure. But then I realized he still had it, and I wanted this phone back. I realized he still had it, and it was in good condition. As you can see, there's a couple scratches on it, but for the most part, it's in very good condition. So I asked him for it back, and he said he has to trade me something for it. So I traded him one of my old digital cameras, and I got the phone back. So this is the Samsung A167 mobile phone. Yeah, so just a really basic little flip phone. It was only 50 bucks back when I got it, so it was a really good deal. And yeah, it was really good for what you're getting. Excuse me here. Go ahead and loosen this up a little. Whoop, that's a little too much there. Yeah, sorry, this is my tripod adjustment, that's all. So, here's the phone itself. It's very, very small. Just like, here's an iPhone, and then if you close it, look how much smaller that is than the iPhone. But the iPhone is thinner, so, yeah. So, let's go ahead and power the phone on. Well, I'll go ahead and go around the ports first. So, the ports on a phone? Except the power? No, that doesn't make any sense. I'll go around the phone first. Here we have our camera. It is very bad. I think it's like a VGA resolution camera. It's really not very good, but it's nice to have the camera on the phone itself anyway. Samsung logo. And then we have this 96, or I don't know what the resolution of it is, but we have a little display there. The bad thing about this display, and I'll show you this when I boot it up, is that the display only illuminates for like 2 seconds once you close the phone. And you can't like press a button on the outside to illuminate the display again. You have to open and then close the phone again. Kind of weird. And then we have our AT&T logo there. And it's got a nice royal blue look to it with black. It looks really nice. On this side, if I can get it in a shot, we just have, if I can focus. If my camera will focus. Will my camera focus? That is the question. Camera! Oh my god, jeez. We have a volume up and volume down there. On the other side, we have a little power thing. So you can go ahead and open this up here. There's our little power port there. Jeez, my camera is not great at focusing things. A little lanyard hook up there. And that's about it. The rest of the phone is just the phone. And then we have the back cover here. It's going to slide it off. We have the battery there. My SIM card there. It's a non-activated SIM card, so I just have it in there so I can boot the phone up. I also happen to have 2 extras. On the inside of the phone, we got a little tiny display. Not a very good resolution, but it's good for what it is. There's my camcorder there, and there's part of me. There's my mouth. Blah! No. And then down here, we just have the keypad. Keypad's kind of small. It's not the greatest, but it's actually pretty good. So let me go ahead and boot up the phone. And then we have our D-pad here. Strangely, the D-pad is not illuminated. The rest of the keypad is. Kind of weird. But, you know, whatever. So, just wait for the phone to boot up here. And as you can see, the display, or the resolution of the display here isn't that great. You can see, yeah, it's okay. Compared to a Retina display, it's nothing, but why do I keep making comparisons to the iPhone? Maybe it's because I love it so much. So anyway, yeah, that's kind of weird. So, let's go ahead and go to menu. And it's kind of boring looking, but it's good for what it is. Go ahead and this is the only speaker on the phone up here, so this is also the loudspeaker. in addition to the earpiece. So, calls. I want to see if I can have any voice, or, whatchamacallit, ringtones. There we go. So yeah, that's that. Oh, and by the way, here's the display thing. So see, watch. I'll close it. Boom. It turns off. That quickly. And you can't press a button. You have to open and close the phone again to get the time, which is kind of stupid. So that display is kind of useless. Anyway, we can go ahead and demonstrate a Flash game on here, I guess. Maybe it's not Flash. I don't know. It's got a couple of them on here. It's got like, I think it's got like 4 or 8 megabytes of dedicated memory, and it doesn't upgrade. So it's kind of very, very basic. But it's a good phone for you know, just basic people. If you don't want a smartphone. So yeah. Enable sounds? Sure. Don't you just love Tetris? So, yeah. The experience ain't great on this phone, but it's pretty good. Kind of slow. There we go. I forget how to play this. I mean, I know how to play Tetris, but on this phone, it's kind of tricky. So, yeah, that's Tetris. Whoa, I made a line. Yeah, that's that. So, it's a really good little phone for basic people, but if you want a smartphone, like an iPhone, then go ahead. But most people have smartphones now, but this is a really good little phone for people who just want a really basic little phone. And, yeah. So that's my Samsung A167.